You've forgotten who you are, but deep down, you still know. You were never meant to live small. Welcome to Success Mind. There's a quiet voice inside you. You've heard it before. The one that whispers when the world gets too loud. The one that says, you can be more. You've tried to silence it, haven't you? You've told yourself you're not ready, not good enough, not smart enough, not brave enough. But let me tell you something. That voice doesn't lie. That voice is your truth. It's the fire you buried under excuses, under fear, under comfort. You know what it feels like to want something so deeply, yet freeze when it's time to act. You scroll, you wait, you plan, but you never begin. And every night, before you sleep, a quiet ache reminds you, you're capable of so much more. That ache is not your enemy. It's your potential, knocking on the walls of your comfort zone. Imagine this. A year from now, you wake up and everything feels different. You don't dread the day, you own it. You don't hesitate, you move. You don't compare, you create. You look at yourself in the mirror, and for the first time, you're proud. Not because you achieved everything, but because you finally started. Can you picture that version of you? The one who doesn't wait for the perfect time? The one who shows up even when it's hard? The one who understands that success isn't built in grand moments, but in the small choices you make every single day. That version of you already exists. It's waiting behind one decision. The decision to stop acting small. Rumi once said, "Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion." Think about that for a moment. You, yes, you, are not meant to live trapped in doubt, in fear, in hesitation. You are movement. You are potential. You are energy in motion. But when you choose to play small, you shrink the infinite within you. You reduce your light to fit the world's comfort. How many dreams have you buried because you thought they were too big? How many times have you said, maybe later? How often do you look at others succeeding and think, that could have been me? The truth is, it can be you. But you have to stop waiting for perfect. You have to stop believing that small steps don't matter. Because they do. Every great journey begins with one uncertain, trembling step forward. And right now, maybe your hands are shaking. Maybe your voice is weak. That's okay. That's how all beginnings feel. Greatness is never born out of certainty. It's born out of courage. Small, imperfect, persistent courage. You don't need to be the fastest. You don't need to be the smartest. You just need to start. If this message speaks to you, take a moment and subscribe. Join me here every day as we rise together. Let's build discipline, belief, and momentum. One choice at a time. Now, let's go deeper. Because Rumi wasn't talking about fame or wealth. He was talking about essence, about energy, about purpose. When he said, "You are the universe in ecstatic motion," he meant that within you lies creation itself. You are not random. You are possibility unfolding. So, what happens when you stop acting small? You begin to move like the universe, expansive, abundant, unstoppable. You stop seeing obstacles as walls and start seeing them as doors. You stop running from failure and start learning from it. Let me ask you, what's one thing you've been postponing? One dream that still haunts your heart? One goal that scares you so much you pretend you don't want it anymore? Think about it. What if you stopped pretending? What if you just started? The fear won't disappear, but your strength will grow louder than it. The doubt won't vanish, but your faith will learn to walk beside it. Don't wait for the world to believe in you. Believe first. Don't wait for the path to be clear. Walk first. Don't wait for the applause. Begin in silence. Because once you start, life starts moving with you. The universe begins to rearrange. People appear. Doors open. Energy flows. Not because magic suddenly happened, but because you finally aligned with who you were meant to be. One day, you'll look back and realize this was the moment everything shifted. Not because you discovered something new, but because you remembered who you are. You are not small. You never were. You are vast. You are movement. You are possibility in human form. So stop shrinking to fit a world that was never meant to contain you. Stand tall in your becoming. The world needs what you carry. Don't chase success. Become it. Through your discipline, through your courage, through your quiet persistence when no one is watching. And when you stumble, remember Rumi's words. You are the universe in ecstatic motion. The universe doesn't stop when it collides. It expands. So must you. You don't need permission. You don't need perfection. You just need to begin. Right now. So take a breath. Feel your power return. And if this message awakened something in you, stay. Subscribe. Walk this journey with me. Because your rise has just begun.